Here we presents the top 5 best car speakers. Starting of our listed number 5. 4 new Kenwood KFCD691. Kenwood is, well, Kenwood. You've heard of them, everyone's heard of them. Their products include car entertainment and communications devices, mainly for cars. Car speakers are one of their top products, and as such, you're not investing in an afterthought when you try out their car speakers. We're going to say that you're safe with them. Imagine having 5-hole drivers for your coaxial speakers at such a low price tag. Surely, there's a drawback of some kind, right? Well, the drivers aren't shabby for sure, and they'll promise a wide range of quality audio output. The range is smaller than component speakers, of course, but between 60 and 20,000 Hz isn't a bad deal for what it is. The power sustain rests easily at 125 watts RMS, but when you get into the bursts, oh man, 650 watts at peak output. We want to say that the burst output should promise good bass, but when you look at the actual drivers, your mind changes. The 5 ways of this speaker set are as follows. There's also a harmonizer on board that purports to help with the responsive audio output in the 3400 Hz range, so your mid-range outlay should theoretically be solid. However, we're not confident in the bass here, and other users have cited similar results with the product. For more information and price, check out the product links and description underneath the video. Coming in at number 4 of our list. CT Sounds Miso 5X7. Let us say that CT Sounds makes it pretty clear that they consider themselves a leader in the field of car stereos, and their range of sight options start at home and lifestyle options with tools and technical support on the side to help you with those all-important DIY projects. The company appears to be a solid one all around with no glaring flaws to note according to reviews. This coaxial speaker brings mid-range goodness that combines 2 tweeters with 2 woofers and protection grills to boot. The whole shebang is fairly inexpensive, and while the quality isn't component level, the composition of these speakers suggests durability and all-around reliability. Power consumption sits at 150 watts RMS and 300 watts max, meaning it'll sustain higher outputs better than many of the other offerings on our list today. There's not much else that's featured here. It's a basic set of easy-to-install speakers that are stylish and priced well for a solid audio experience. Halfway of our listed number 3. Polk Audio DB691. As usual, when we want an impression of the manufacturer behind a product, the first place we check is their website. The design language often speaks to the attitude of the company, which in this case appears to be quite upscale and organic but nothing too snazzy on the whole. They offer home sound solutions too. So far, so good. Offering a 3-way configuration in a coaxial setup sounds like a cool deal, and it appears that Polk did a phenomenal job delivering on component-esque quality in this coaxial package that includes a tweeter, woofer and mid-ranger, one for each side. Grills are included to protect the speakers, but more interesting is the liquid-cooled silk and polymer tweeters, which should be telling of the quality that you can expect. There's also a Captain voice coil and an inbuilt 2-way crossover network, all supported with a surround sound construction that should assist in the immersion factor. We must say, this is quite impressive for a coaxial set, especially as this isn't even the most costly offering of its kind on our list. Number 2 of this list. JBL GX600C 420W. JBL isn't to be confused with JL Audio, but their impact is arguably more profound. The moment you visit their site, you may instantly recognize their logo in the Harman title beneath it, indicating, you guessed it, Harman Kardon lives here. To be clear, Harman is the company that owns JBL and Harman Kardon, so we have to nod quietly when you ask us just how reputable these folks are. So, this array of component speakers is designed to be as stylish as it is profound in terms of audio quality. We're fine with that, after all, that's the trend, right? Well, maybe you're just sticking them in an old A, but that's perfectly fine because the double polypropylene woofer cones, double soft dome tweeters, and double crossovers mean double the cool factor in whatever you're driving, or something. This set offers an unusually low 2.3 ohm impedance factor, a decent frequency response of 50-21,000 Hz. Admittedly, it's not a trunk-mounted monster blaster, but most component speakers aren't. In fact, At just 70 watts RMS and 210 burst, this is a tame little beast that's good for keeping the rap, rock, and opera close to the soul on long drives without sharing Eminem's beef with Ja Rule from across the city. Naturally, woofer grills are included for cool points. What's not so cool is the vagueness of the instructions for installing the tweeters, or worse, the fact that correctly installing the woofers can yield underwhelming bass, at least for component speakers. And coming in at number 1 of our list, JL Audio C2-650. JL Audio yields a respectable sight to behold, which should tell you a thing or six about their prominence. They're no small dog, and that means you probably can't go wrong checking out everything they have to offer. They have a plethora of products for other purposes such as home audio, power sports and more. As a component speaker set, these are going to be tough to work with if you don't know what you're doing. The specs match their complexity with 2 woofers that are constructed from polypropylene to prevent distortion at higher volumes and 2 tweeters that have been optimized to prevent that high-pitched squeal or screech that can drive you up the wall within minutes. 2 crossovers keep it all tied together. Other specs to note are the 4-ohm impedance factor, a frequency range of 59-22,000 Hz and grills for the woofers included for your convenience. The juice sucking factor tops out at 100 watts RMS with an unlisted rating for the max burst consumption, but this is still quite durable. The sound quality is cited to be crystal clear as expected of component speakers, but the tweeters may give you trouble during the installation process and while manipulating the volume. For more information and price, check out the product links and description underneath the video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel, share this video and hit the like button.